Hey guys, it's Rebecca, your independent Scentsy consultant. If you are new here today, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out my channel. If you are a returning viewer or a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate your support. If you have not already done so, please click like and subscribe. I put out content on a very regular basis and you don't want to miss it. So, in case you haven't heard, Scentsy has come out with an Encanto warmer and a wax collection. And that's what I have today to show you. I'm so excited about this collection. I remember when Encanto came out, it was during COVID, and I was like so thrilled about it because I just love the music. The music from Encanto to me is just I don't know, it just, like, speaks to me. I absolutely love the music. The story is beautiful also, but I love the movie. Now, my daughter was not as into it in the beginning, and a lot of that had to do with she's reluctant to try something new, and I try not to push because I don't wanna push what I like onto her. However, I want her to try new things. I want her to be open to trying something new and learning something new. And so I always encourage her to kind of go outside what her norm is and give it a try. So it took me a little while to get her to watch Encanto, but let me tell you, when I did, she was just as in love with it as we watched it all the time. It was one of those movies that was like on repeat. If you have small children, you know exactly what, even if you don't have small children right now, you still know what I'm talking about, because if you have children at all, at some point, there is a movie that was on repeat at your house all the time. Well, there's lots of them at my house that have been like that. Encanto is definitely one of them. We actually watched Encanto today because I do have the DVD player in my car. And we were watching Encanto today. And I was so hoping that this warmer would be delivered today. And FedEx came through. This warmer got delivered today. My daughter and I were out running several errands today. And so I was so excited when I got home and saw that Scentsy box at my front door. I could not wait to get in it and get in here and show you guys this warmer. So in case you've also noticed, I have moved. Yes, I have a different Scentsy room. I'm not going to go into detail about that. Clearly, I have a new room. I love my new room. However, this color that I chose, which I love the color, but the color that I chose, it's a little dark, and I had to figure out lighting. And if you've watched the last few videos, you've known that I've been playing around with it, and it's been a struggle to get right. And I think that I may have gotten it right. I probably still need to make some adjustments. I did go on Amazon, buy a lighting kit. Amazon is the bomb. Um, I don't know. If you don't agree with that, sorry. I think it's the bomb because Amazon just gets that stuff here to you so fast. So, got a lighting kit. I definitely noticed a wonderful difference in the background with my warmers back here behind me. You can actually see most of them now, where some of them just kind of left this bright light that made you wonder what in the world you were looking at. So, I'm going to move a little bit. See, there's Cinderella. Cinderella's oh, look right here. Cinderella is kind of hidden. That makes me sad because I love that warmer. So clearly I need to do some rearranging. Over here, ooh, look at me. You see Lilo. I do love Lilo. Here is Remy and Hamish. And then there's the famous Friends couch that Scentsy did put out. Late fall, maybe. I feel like November is what is coming to my mind. I'm not positive on the release date of that one. It is not available right now, sadly. I love that. It's a Scentsy Buddy, so you do have a scent pack that will go in it. I don't know if I even have a scent pack in there right now. But you also see see, I'm horrible at it. Please stick with me because I promise I'm going to get this. Here's the Friends warmer. Funny story on that. I actually have two. We moved. I thought I lost it. Actually, what I thought happened was it was broken and my husband just didn't want to tell me. And so I bought another one. And then we just recently moved again. We bought a house here in Texas. And so I just found it. And I was like, you know what? I am going to put that in the background because Friends is one of my favorite shows. Okay, enough rambling. Sorry, it's what I do. I have diarrhea of the mouth. I'm going to work on that, but this is me. This is who you get. I usually have a story for almost everything because I'm very nostalgic and stuff just sparks memories for me. So let's get to this. I'm going to start with the warmer. Okay. Now, if you bought any of Scentsy's licensed product, then you know what a beautiful presentation it ends up being. And that starts with the box. Not that Scentsy's regular warmers are not nice, but I actually love all the Scentsy boxes, but the licensed boxes, there's just something about that presentation. Okay, here's the box. Family Madrigal. Okay, I know you're sitting there thinking, Rebecca, what's so great about that box? Okay, just wait, it's coming. Okay, there's the house. There we go again. And then we have the house here. We have Casita. And then the top. Okay. So, yes, I know that there are boxes of licensed products that have been a little more frou-frou, but just wait till you see this warmer. I might actually have to turn off a light actually, I don't think I will. So here's the warmer. It's actually heavy, which I like. Okay, here it is. I just love this warmer. Let me put this over here so I can get a little closer to the camera for you. Look at this. How gorgeous is this warmer? Okay, let me turn it on because this is not going to put out a whole lot of light. So if you are one that likes a warmer to kind of act like a nightlight, this really isn't the one that's going to do that for you. However, if you are an Encanto fan, you got to have this warmer. It is absolutely gorgeous. This warmer, I'm still undecided on where I'm going to put it because we actually have a collection of Disney warmers that we've started. And I do have them in one location in my house. But I'm not sure that I want to put this one with it. I think I want to put this one somewhere else in my house because I love it. Look at that. Look at the detail. Let me take this dish out. We'll show the dish in just a second. I am absolutely in awe of the detail that Scentsy did. They always do a really good job on the detail. This is an element warmer. They always do such a good job on the detail of their warmers, but they really outdid themselves on this one. Look at this. This is so true to that movie. And then the flowers, look at the detail there. Is my camera going to go in focus and cooperate? Okay, and then doesn't move, but far away, it kind of gives you the appeal of it. Lightly lit right here. So now, here's the dish. Look at this. This is a good sized dish. So look at that. That's past my knuckle on my finger. That helps. Actually, it's not past, but it's up to my knuckle. So this would easily, I'm going to guess, hold 4 wax cubes. You could probably get 5. If, I'm one that will tend to put too much wax in there, but I love wax. Look at this detail. This warmer and this is such a pretty, I feel like it's showing up teal on camera, but it's a light teal. We'll go with that. If you're someone that loves teal, and teal, I think it is an integral color for the Family Madrigal. Disney did a good job on this. Let me pick this back up and show you again with the dish in there. This is stunning. And then don't forget the detail to the candle here. And then this really looks like terracotta. If that's not the right thing that you would put for a South American family, please correct me in the comments. I do not want to do a disservice to anyone that is native to, I believe Colombia is where the Family Madrigal is supposed to be from. So I don't want to do a disservice to anyone in Colombia or to Encanto, because Scentsy really outdid themselves on this. This warmer is simply stunning. I am so excited. I was so excited to show you guys. The detail is absolutely incredible. Okay, that is the Encanto warmer. That will be going in my home very soon. We got to find a good place for it. Okay, so Scentsy also put out an Encanto Wax Collection. And yes, collection. There are 5 bars. Here it is. and it opens, but I don't, yeah, they're gonna fall out on me. I think, are they? Yeah. Oh, just one little section. Okay. 5 wax bars. And you know what? While we're sitting here, I am going to, because I believe the price is 27 on the wax bars, and I just don't want to tell you guys a lie. So let's pull that up. Okay. So we don't talk about Bruno. That's one wax bar. Okay, it's $28. This warmer is $85. Yes, I know that it is pricey. But remember, this is a licensed warmer. It's a Disney product. Disney don't play. But look at the detail. I'm sorry. The detail on this warmer is simply stunning. If you are a Disney fan, if you are a lover of the movie Encanto, you do need this warmer. You will not be sorry that you spent the money on that. Okay. Next is, so basically everybody in the family has a scent. Not everybody in the family. That's not true. Just the, obviously Bruno, which he's an uncle, but then there's Senorita Perfecta. So that's Isabella. They do have a family is everything. Louisa, the beauty and the brawn. And Mirabelle, not ordinary, extraordinary. Okay. And then you get this adorable little box here with the family of Casita. There it is open. And let's see, what does this have in here? Oh, okay. So this actually tells you the fragrance notes. Yes, I know I didn't look at this before because I was so excited to show you. Okay. So let's look at Mirabelle first. Mirabelle, not ordinary, extraordinary. Lively pineapple, mango, and passion fruit shine a bright light of hope and courage. Okay. So we're going to be fruity. Okay. So we're going to first sniffs, total first sniffs. I did not open this. I did not sniff anything. I promise. Fingers. I did not sniff anything yet. So Mirabelle, not ordinary, extraordinary. Let's try this out. I don't know if I think Mirabelle when I sniff this, but it's nice. I'm excited to try it in a warmer. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know how quickly I'm going to be reaching for this one, but I still like it. Okay. Let's do next. We have Louisa. And Louisa is described as effortless coconut vanilla cream does the heavy lifting atop a foundation of rich amber and cedarwood. Now, I really always like cedarwood. And vanilla and cedarwood go together. So let's test it out. Nice. It's got a masculine scent to it, which I kind of feel like you should expect that to have with when you're talking about Louisa. That's nice. That's really nice. So far I'm seeing these two, the Mirabelle and the Louisa scents. I'm seeing them really complement each other. Okay. All right. Next one, family is everything. A beautifully complicated balance of lily, sugared vanilla, sheer amber, and everlasting love keeps the magic alive. Now I'm excited for this after hearing that description. It's kind of got a nice soft powdery musk smell. A little different. Okay, always remember it because I know you probably have seen me done this a few times or do this a few times. I actually learned this in a Scentsy Facebook Live. Real quickly, Reader's Digest version, so I don't ramble. If you are a consultant, Scentsy will do a Facebook Live for consultants the end of every month. It's usually on the last day of the month, unless the last day of the month is a holiday or there's something major happening. But they will talk about new products that are coming out. And this one of the Facebook Lives, Orville, who's the co-founder of Scentsy, he actually told us that if you want to get a better sense of how it's going to smell in the warmer, flip it out of the shell like this, and it's a different experience. So here it smells nice, but when I do this, I like it even better. Mm. Okay, I'm looking forward to warming this one. Okay. All right, next is Senorita Perfecta. And if you were able to roll your R's, I'm so jealous of you because I used to I'm a teacher as my day job, and when we lived in Virginia, I taught in a high Spanish speaking population school, and a lot of ladies that I worked with, English was their second language, and I absolutely loved listening to them roll R's, and especially the way they would pronounce each other's names. I think it was just beautiful to listen to. Okay, Senorita Perfecta. Naturally beautiful peony petals and floral blossoms shine with a perfect touch of soft vanilla. All right. I'm not a huge vanilla fan, but I feel like I still like this. Oh, this is nice. This is, I don't know if I'm thinking like perfect, but I feel like this is a scent that, like, this would be Isabella's perfume. Yeah, that is so fun because I really feel like this, if you were to meet like the fictional Isabella, if she were a real person, I feel like this is the perfume. Like, she would probably be that person that would go to wherever you go and you create your own perfume. This would be what she'd create. That's really nice. I really like that one. It's a very soft, very nice feminine smell. Okay, and last but certainly not least, we don't talk about Bruno. Okay. See the future as Meyer Lemon shines a spotlight on mysterious dark blackberry and musk. Ah, now if that doesn't make you excited for this warmer, you don't like those scents. Okay, I love lemon. I'm in my lemon era right now because the current scent of the month is lemon sugar and sage. I cannot get enough of it. All right, here we go. Oh, I like it. Um, I'm not sure that lemon is where I would think of Bruno, but this is nice. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Okay. Well, that is my opinion, my take on the Encanto Wax Collection. This is how it will come when you order it. It is $28. The warmer, let's look at it again. The warmer is 85. They are both available on my website right now, rebeccagrooms.scentsy.us. Head on over there, grab yourself either the wax collection or the warmer. Maybe you're not as into warmers as I am. I may have too many. I would definitely say that I could probably use a couple sessions of Scentsy Anonymous because I'm kind of a wax hoarder, but I just love the wax. And when I find a scent that I love, I kind of feel like I have to grab several of them because I get FOMO really badly. And like Woodland Meadow, for example, they don't make that scent anymore, but I am absolutely in love with it. So if I find a consultant that has some on hand, I will buy it from them and I'll say, well, how many do you have? And if they say 10, I'm like, I want all 10. Yes. And I keep that stuff right in my own Scentsy pile to warm in my home. And I'm not even ashamed of that because that's how much I love this wax. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to click like and subscribe and leave a comment. Tell me which one of these scents you are most excited about. What do you love about this warmer? What do you love about Scentsy? Please leave me a comment. I love getting comments. I do respond. I may even respond if you leave a nasty one. But you might not like my response. So that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. Please head over to Facebook and follow me on my business page, Rebecca Grooms, Independent Scentsy Consultant. And I'm also on Instagram at Mrs. Grooms4. Thanks again for watching. And until next time, happy smelling. Bye.